opponents nothing second half. What does that say about both of you guys' teams?
Say it again.
35-0. You outscored your opponents. You
Oh,
and
I got
John's
you.
team second. What does that say about both of the squads?
Good second half teams. I think as we look forward to the challenge in this game, playing the Ravens, two things that stand out to us the most is the talent of the Ravens and the character of the Ravens, and I think that's a statistic that shows that.
To get back to the championship game, just your team, the game you lost, to be behind on the road, to come through as you did down 17 points. What does it say about the 49ers that people may not have known?
Well, the thing we noticed the most, not that anything that was said or talked about, but just the reaction by our players on the sideline. Nobody flinched, no finger pointing, just understanding what they needed to do.
John wrote you a nice letter a couple weeks ago.
He did. Thanks for delivering that. Pony Express.
Saved 46 cents.
It only took 7 days.
Yeah, just like the old days. You feel you're young and strong in the trenches. You're great, but that's where you have an advantage over everybody you play.
Yeah, that'll be a huge challenge and a task. Baltimore up front, offensive line, defensive line is. They're huge. Just like 320 pounds of grizzle across the front. But we're up to that challenge. I feel like our guys are up to that task.
Last one. So Colin runs for 181 yards. The next game he runs twice. If I'm game planning against him, now what? You're game planning for him. Now what? Set him up for the pass for 12 passes to try and catch?
Well, but it's a good point. I mean, you'd like your opponent to think about all the possibilities.
They are.
Okay, thanks.
Coach, when did you know that Kaepernick was going to be your starter? At what point did you see that in his eyes that he was going to be your starter?
Well, the way he played, and really Colin deserves all the credit for the way he's produced, the ways he's acquitted himself in these games. Our team has great faith in him. The thing you see in his eyes is, the competitive fire, the poise beyond his years, and those things and more.
What did you learn in your playing career that you've been able to pass along? Andrew Luck, Alex Smith, Kaepernick, they all have great success under you. Did you learn some things in your professional career that helped them?
Again, those men have done it on their own merits and through a lot of hard work, blessed with talent from mom, dad, and God, and tremendous work ethic.
And did John help you compose your coaching staff? I know a lot of the guys that were with you at Stanford were with the Ravens before. And did he recommend some of the guys that are on your coaching staff? Fangio or Roman?
No, he did not recommend either of those two. I know he had great things to say about him after we hired him, though.
Jim, tell me about Jed York and the ownership group, the York family, and how special they are.
Well, tremendously talented, special family, and there's a lot of fingerprints on this success of this team, and a lot of credit goes to the York family.
Coach, am I giving a Mark Mention service members serving overseas that are going to be watching the Super Bowl this Sunday?
Yes, I mean there's so many things that we try to be about that you do every day. Biggest thing is that you lay it on the line. We try to emulate that. We try to be about that. It's not in the same manner that you do, but we're inspired by your example.
Jim, what does this mean for your family? You being here, John being here?
I think it means a lot. I know they're very excited about it.
What was it? How do you take Youngstown, being in Youngstown for a week, and kind of applying that to being here for a week?
There's a few similarities to our experience in Youngstown. The fact that we stayed in a hotel in preparation for a Sunday game, had our meetings there, bused to another facility. So there are some similarities.
Coach, are you enjoying New Orleans, and are you allowing the team to enjoy New Orleans at all?
Personally, for myself and our coaches, it's a very normal week. Find ourselves in the film room, dark rooms, watching tape of the Baltimore Ravens. But very excited today to get out on the practice field with our team and meet with the players and continue our preparation for the Super Bowl.
And where will you be celebrating after you guys win?
don't think that's something you need to plan. I think that's something that will be amazing.
Coach Cecil Martin here. I played for you when you were at the Raiders. Got to play for your brother at the Eagles. How do you get in the mind of an opposing head coach? And then how do you get in the mind, especially someone that you know so well?
I haven't considered that. Mainly, we're just focused on our own preparation. Our expectations are to, have a great day today, great meetings and great workout over at the facility, and continue our preparations for the game.
How do you see the biggest challenge for your team in coming into this game and leaving with the trophy?
Well, it's going to have to be earned, and playing against the Baltimore Ravens, I think the two biggest challenges, number one, is their talent, and also number one is their character. Team that plays with a great amount of heart.
Jim, how do you remember playing with Ray Lewis back in 1998? Are you amazed he's still playing 17 years in the league?
Ray Lewis, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. He is a fine person. He's a great football player and a man I truly respect.
Coach, will you see your brother before the game?
I believe we're having a press conference together on Friday, so I would see him then.
Your parents have a press conference tomorrow. It's going to be the madhouse. Can you imagine how they're going to feel, how proud they are, and talk about that to all the media tomorrow?
Yes, my parents are very excited, and they're very proud of, their entire family. And this is a special week for them. He's a great coach. He's a great coach. He is very talented. I've said it many times. I think I'm half the coach that he is, but I'm trying. And that might be a little bit generous, because I have less than half the experience that he does, less than half the playoff appearances, wins, etc. We know the task ahead of us. We know the great challenge ahead of us. Through the years, yes, my sister's given me a lot of advice.
Anything that stands out today?
I can't think of the bullet point on that, or the list, but yeah, she's been a great supporter. Pardon?
Have you won over the siblings, or has he for this game?
One? One what?
Won over the siblings?
Oh, I don't have that list in front of me. I don't know who's won over the siblings.
How would you describe John?
Pardon?
What's your least favorite thing about John?
I don't have that on the tip of my tongue.
How would you describe your dad's leadership style as a football coach?
This is the way I would describe my dad. The song "Cats in the Cradle." My dad was the direct opposite of that song, and we both turned out just like our dad. When we were growing up, my dad would play catch with us. He would take us to games, and most of all, he believed in us, and we grew up just like him.
So, Coach, we know you've got the skill. How about any good luck charms you take to the field or anything like that?
In terms of good luck charms, there aren't any. We're superstitious about not being superstitious.
Coach, are you worried that your brother can read your mind or knows your moves ahead of time?
No. Worried about a lot of things. I have not noticed that he has any clairvoyant powers.
Do you know who was Ray Lewis's first sack?
That I've been informed that was myself.
All right. And Harbaugh for us? Show us your best Harbaugh?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, you're Kaepernick.
Oh, Kaepernick.
Sorry, Kaepernick. Sorry. Jimmy, you can see John this week at all. Spend time together before the game. Any phone conversation in that game?
I know that we're going to see each other on Friday. We have a joint press conference.
Coach, does he take
Not that there's planned.
Coach, does this take you back Super Bowl so early in your NFL career?
We're super excited about this. We know we have a great challenge and task ahead of us.
Coach, does this week take you back to when you guys were little boys competing? I mean, this has got to be the ultimate event for you guys.
There's no question that it's very exciting playing against my brother John. The thing I also think about is the San Francisco 49ers, our players. They're my brothers. For he who sheds his blood with me today shall be my brother. And I feel that about our players. I felt that about and still do about our Stanford players and our USD players. and this is their time. This game is about them playing with their brothers, and I know the Ravens feel the same way. And let the best team win, and we hope that'll be us.